as much as I love the view, I'm probably not stepping out on the balcony today, just because it's literally like 2 degrees outside. And I'm also sick, which is not great. But this is the third video of the whole scaling my app studio agency to 100K a month or 100K rev. Doesn't really matter, just 6 figures. But a few little updates that I kind of want to drop down is we've been starting with an email campaign. It's actually been going pretty damn well. We have 2.2K emails that have been sent with a 46% open rate, which is really good. However, our click rate is not very good, and our reply rate is at 4.3%, which is also not awful. But I'd say there's definitely quite some improvements we could definitely do. I'm just trying to set this up so this is cool. But yeah, there's definitely a few improvements that I should be able to do or could do. Trust me, I'm not just laying on the couch all day long. I'm definitely not doing that. I actually had a call today with a potential another like coaching one-on-one community type of offer that I wanted to scale for some reason, though again I don't really believe in coaching programs, communities, or like low ticket things or courses at the end of the day anymore. I just think that's, pretty pathetic. Realistically, it's like shilling your whole reputation that you've built up over years and years to your audience, your following, and you just shill them down a course, right? It doesn't matter if it's $50, it doesn't matter if it's $100, if it's $500, if it's $1,000, if it's the typical number of $5,000 that people get into financing and all this sort of stuff, right? That is, it really feels kind of crappy selling that stuff, but to be fair, it kind of still works. I mean, I have a trading client that I'm working with, and last week we actually had a 15K day. It was 15K rev, so it wasn't necessarily 15K in our pocket, but either way, the guys have actually paid through the rest of their payments. So it was like a payment split of like $2,500 into 2 payments, and then $2,400, and then $2,100, and just a bunch of payment plans. That's basically how the whole course community thing works, right? We all both know that. But with this email campaign that I'm running, I'm also still very much so running my Instagram DMs. So on my personal account, I'm going pretty crazy actually. I'm connecting with a lot of experts, a lot of influencers, a lot of people with a huge following. Like today, I was talking to this woman from, I don't even know where she's from, but either way, that doesn't really matter. She has like over 400K on Instagram. She loved the idea. She's like, hey, I love the ideas you drop down, right? And this is nothing crazy. This is just to get the ideas flowing, right? Because whenever I tell someone, oh, hey, let's build a software, let's build an app, let's build a tool, like someone in my inbox for this email thing, right? The guy's like, hey, I'm already making thousands of dollars without doing anything affiliate marketing. I don't want to have my own product, or I don't want to compete with products that are already successful. But I'm like, it's not about competition. At the end of the day, it's about building your own product, something you are proud of, right? Something you own fully, right? It's not the point of, oh yeah, there's way better software out there, let me just grab their affiliate link and promote that. As a creator, as a business owner, as a founder, as an influencer, whoever you may be, you're probably like, yeah, that's obviously the easy route. Create a link tree in your Instagram bio, just put in a bunch of affiliate links, and that's it. Like, money starts pouring in, but that's not necessarily how things work, and that's not necessarily how this whole affiliate thing works, right? You're getting paid little portions, little commissions from some random product that you're just gonna say, wow, it works super well, right? You don't even necessarily have to use it or really agree with it. That's mainly how it works. But the point is, with software, tools, and apps, you have something of your own, right? You own the full damn thing. And I know I've said this story before, but I know a guy who's selling 8 $8,000 software, a one-time payment for $8,000 to LinkedIn coaches for outreach. It's simply a software that outreaches for LinkedIn coaches on LinkedIn. That's it. And he sells it for $8,000 one time, right? So that just shows software doesn't have to be low ticket. That shows software doesn't have to be mid ticket. And also that it could be high ticket, mid ticket, low ticket. It doesn't really matter, right? But at the end of the day with software, you're getting a certain outcome right away. Meaning, it's like ChatGPT. Say I want to cook something, right? I put down my, phone or whatever. I'm like, hey, I want to cook something. Hop on ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, I want to bake a pie. Okay, it gives me a full result right away. My dopamine is skyrocketing, right? Because I get the result right away. And then I get the outcome and the result right away too. I get the instructions, the step-by-step and everything in detail. That's the idea with software and apps and tools, right? You get the outcomes right away with info, courses, communities, coaching programs, one-on-ones. You're not getting anything. You're being sold as it is, right? You're getting just sold information, right? There's no simpler point to explain this. It's tough because it makes no sense. It's like me selling you $5,000-$10,000, info package here, jump on a call with me, and the guy has his last $5,000-$10,000 and he pays you and he's not getting anything out of it, right? But as far as consumer apps, software, and tools, those things absolutely print. So if you want to stop selling courses, coaching programs, communities of sorts, and you want to have your own product, you want to build your own product, you want to have something of your own, make sure to go to my Instagram, DM me or something. My email's around anywhere, or comment down below. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so email campaign, I'm still in my Instagram. I'm doing personal outreach, meaning I'm not just, I don't have a set or anything. I don't have it automated. This is me genuinely putting in work, right? So that's our one way. Our two way is the email campaigns. And our third way is actually content by videos like this, by short form videos. And I recently looked at my Sora 2 app. I got somehow access to it. I thought it was invite code, and that's what it said for me before, but all of a sudden now I have access to it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna launch a pretty funny, I'm using 2 YouTube channels, so this one and another YouTube channel that I have. I also have my Instagram Reels going up that I film every single day, and I've been doing that for the past 25 days. So again, consistency and dedication really shows in this, because I'm basically trying to disrupt the whole entire info industry and tell people that it's complete BS, basically. And that's hard to do when you jump into the info industry, because in the info industry, the people are very egotistical, as in they make a lot of money typically. They typically are like, I had a DM even today, just as an example. I had a guy just tell me, you wouldn't be cold DMing me if you wanted me to be ahead of the industry or like whatever. I'm like, that makes no sense. And then the email example of another person, he's like, oh, I don't want to, I want to just promote my links, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, let's think about this for a second. Software apps and tools, they no longer cost $50, $100, $200, $500,000 to develop, and 12 months, 1 year, 2, 3 years of work to actually build, to then not even know if it's going to sell or not, right? And at the end of the day, it's also not about selling either. You could use the software, tool, or app to your own advantage for your own internal team. You could send it to your own students that you already have, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be something completely brand new that you're starting to sell, because you probably sold courses, communities, and coaching before as well, right? How did you start? You just started selling it, right? And promoting it, and you built it, and now you're selling it. So the simple thing is, start now. Don't wait around. Q4 is now, and this is the absolute best time to have something like this out to the public, to your audience, validated, working, and again, delivering on an actual outcome and a result. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next episode.